What's approaching the supreme moment, reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead, it's for the taking if you...
Hey, what's going on? So here's the transcended status for the new strength raised trunks. A little bit of stat improvements. I think the biggest improvement came from, instead of 3 turns, it turned into 6 turns where his defense will go up by 30% over the course with his SA. And then part of his passive, instead of 30% reduction to damage taken, it's now 40%. And then the cap isn't 100%. It's now 120% to where his attack and defense will go up based on the amount of HP left. So pretty decent improvement overall. And let's see how he compares to the UR version. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and it's a good comparison video to see how much of a difference it makes getting him transcended. So let's find out, and as always, definitely make sure to like the video and sub to the channel. He's linking up right now with Bardock, who's adding 30% toward attack for all allies, and then obviously linking up with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So overall you can tell immediately his attack power should be much better than it was before, and you're looking at 481,000 right now, and that's with pretty much full HP bar too. So 567,000 is better than when it was starting off with the UR version anyway. Alright, looks like we've got Frieza on this one, and unfortunately the HP is still pretty much full right now because I just started this stage anyway. But over the course of this video you'll see the gradual reduction to HP and how that affects his ability to attack through his passive skills. So let's go ahead and find out how he does here. So it's slightly going up to about 500,000 this time versus a 481, so about 593k against a neutral type enemy without crits. Not bad. Okay, starting to see some reduction in HP, so you can see it's about 165,000 right now. Pretty decent link skills, especially with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He's adding 33% toward Trunks' attack, so let's see how he does here. Hopefully a critical does activate. Even though I have level 5 here, I should be able to see some crits activate here and there. So yeah, 602,000 this time, so definitely improving overall through his passives. So yeah, 707,000 against the Tech Golden Frieza. I mean, that's actually pretty good output against a boss type character. So this guy's actually pretty decent once he gets to transcended status for sure. Alright, now that you see the HP pretty low, it's at 47,000 right now. So I'm sure he'll do a pretty decent amount in damage here. And I decided to put him first because if I put Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he's pretty much going to demolish Frieza here, so that's why I put him first. But 643,000, so it's definitely going up. And then, with the critical, you're looking at 1.2 million in damage. That's no small time, damage output by any means. So, once he gets transcended and he's got some critical levels, this guy is actually really good, especially for a mono strength team. We're just going to keep moving forward and let's see how he does here. HP is still on the low side. I'm going to go ahead and use a damage reduction item here, but even I said mono strength, but even with the hybrid Saiyan category team, this guy could be pretty good too. He's actually a lot more versatile than I thought. Like the UR version obviously was a little bit underwhelming, but once he got transcended, you definitely see a massive improvement with this guy, especially if you're able to control HP a little bit and get it down there. His passive really does kick in. Like you can see right there, 1.82 million. I mean, that ain't a joke. That's actually a really high output for this guy. So he's definitely pretty good. Again, the only difficulty about using this guy is the fact that his passive only creep up depending on how low your HP is, so it's a little bit difficult to manage that, and especially in a tough boss battle kind of thing. But once he's able to get to that point, his attack output is definitely pretty nice. Yeah, with the critical, you're looking at 1 million in damage against Broly here, so definitely that's what's up. Let's see how he does in Dokkan mode here, since he's linking up pretty well with both Goku and Bardock. They're each adding 33% and 30% toward his attack, plus the HP's on the pretty low side, so I expect a pretty decent output here, especially if the criticals activate. Now he's only at level 5 right now for criticals, so it's not as frequent, but if it does, we'll be able to see a high number. But if not, regardless, we should be able to see a pretty decent number overall anyway. But yeah, I'm actually kind of impressed with the transcended version of this guy. Yeah, he actually does pretty well, and he's not a bad unit at all. So let's see how he does here with the Dokkan mode. Without the critical, 1.53, so he could definitely put out a lot higher if the critical's activated for sure. The HP is not as low as I wanted to here, but it is Goku Black and it is a type advantage, so obviously I kind of want to use him here. And he's linking up pretty well, and also benefiting from each of the guys' passive skills, so adding about 63% toward attack. So you can see 681,000, definitely a decently high number, and with the critical you're looking at 1 million in total damage. So I mean, this guy definitely does hit pretty hard. Okay, so I'm gonna close it out with Dokkan mode against Goku Black with the type advantage. About half an HP left over. Linking up okay with Bardock and then Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Not the best of Link skill setups, but again, this guy's pretty easy to get supers off, especially in team leads that add key. I mean, as long as he's linking up with the Super Saiyans, like, he'll have no problem getting the supers out every time he's up. So definitely a decent addition. I'm not sure how frequent I'll use him, but he's definitely a pretty good card overall, and he does put out a decent amount of damage. So Dokkan mode with the criticals, you're looking at 1.6 million in damage. So that's not small time numbers by any means. So with more work done on the potential system, more dupe paths unlocked, and combos and critical levels up, this guy could definitely be a very good addition to any team, really. Rainbow, strength, hybrid Saiyan categories, whatever. So he's actually pretty well off, and I hope this helped you guys see his potential a little bit better, and hopefully you enjoyed it. So I'll see you guys later.